Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. I am Larissa, your host, and today we're going to talk about a big topic. It is that you are never truly behind on things ever. And I can already hear you. You can be like, oh my God, Larissa, I am so behind. I've been so lazy. I haven't been doing this, blah, blah, blah. I just focus on negativity too much and blah, 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 blah. And there are so many reasons you will try to tell me that you're so behind and that things suck. But I am here to tell you that you are right now where you are meant to be and nothing else. We constantly, try to be in this go, 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 go mode. And let's be honest, it's not realistic. Life as, the seasons come and go. Also, our life has different seasons. And, there is like a season of growth, a season of change that can also appear, a season of, I don't know, realizing things, a season of letting go. And, I had the same situation. I had the same thing on my mind, the same problem where I just felt like I was freaking behind for the longest time. And it was weighing on my mind and on my heart for so freaking long. I cannot even explain for how long it was just dangling in front of me. I was just like, wow, I'm so behind on things. I haven't done things, I haven't whatever achieved things. I'm not that far with certain things like I wanted to be. And I just felt so shitty about it. I felt so shitty about it for so long. I talked through that with my best friend, and he was like, You're not behind. Don't look at it like that. I was like, But, I'm not doing this like I used to, or I'm not blah, blah, blah. And, he was like, Yeah, but you're not the same. This is a different life time that you're in. This is a different time, and you have evolved, you've changed, you've gone through changes, things have happened. You're not the same person like you are in the past. And honestly, like, looking to the past too much or living in a past situation too much is really bad for you, you know or like I don't know, it was just like, yeah, I was like hanging on to this image on myself where I was like hustling really hard. I was working really hard. I felt busy. I was feeling really fulfilled. Like I was just doing what I was supposed to do. And then, like, just, rewinding forward to where I was doing like almost nothing. And I just felt so trapped, like trapped in this like invisible box or invisible cage. And I was like, I just want to be that Larissa that I used to be. And it's like, I'm not the same person anymore. I am not. And I have gone through things that had to happen in any shape or form, even if I don't see the reasoning or if I'm not connecting certain dots like right away. I've realized through like the last 3 years have been really difficult. Like I'm talking like the last 3 years that was like from 2019, yeah, 2019, 2020, and 2021. That was actually a period where I was going through my Saturn return, which you can like Google up, you can look it up. It's basically a period of like insane growth, a lot of changes and stuff like that. And I didn't realize it. I was going through that. I had no freaking idea. I was just like, why the fuck is so much shit happening? Like, I was barely handling it? And as 2022 happened, I was trying to like recover from things and, you know, get back to who I used to be as generally as a person and just, work, on the things that I always wanted and that I was planning on. So, like, looking back on things, I just see that there were so many, like, just learning experiences, so many things that shaped me into who I am right now, where I am in this position where I'm working on things, I'm hustling, I am, feeling positive, I'm feeling hopeful again, and so on and so forth. And I just feel like everything had to just, unfold as I went. Because honestly, so many times we're like, why the fuck am I not manifesting this? Why the fuck is this not happening in my life? And it's like, because you're not ready for it. Because you're not in the position of life where you're supposed to be to get what you want. Because it's like, how like people talk like when somebody like hits the lottery with so much money and they get overwhelmed and they spend it like really fast and then boom, it's gone. But somebody that works their way up, I'm not saying like, oh my God, works their ass off. They're like fucking, talking about like the momentum is building up, even if it's like a person is trying to manifest money, simply said. It's like a process, like a progress, because they're working on beliefs, they're doing this, they're doing that. It's like building up, and when they get there, they're not like boom overwhelmed and they spend it all. They make plans to where to put the money, to what use the money for, and so on and so forth. So, like, when you think about it, honestly, we're never really just behind and in the wrong place, or not at the right time and place and stuff like that. When people usually say, "Oh my God, I missed my opportunity. I'm so unlucky," but it's just like so many times we're just not ready. We're not there where we're supposed to be, because we also maybe haven't learned a lesson that we have to learn, in this lifetime, or in this, part of our growth, and so on and so forth. So again, we're really never truly behind on things, as shitty as we feel about ourselves, and how we're not like doing things, and how it's like if you have like certain disabilities, or like you're just not in the best environment at home, or you don't have the best people around you, and it's like there are so many things that can affect your life and your goals and what you want and what you want to work towards, you know? And you have to first get rid of, I don't know, for example, toxic people. You have to get rid of your bad habits. You have to go through a learning curve with something that you've been ignoring or trying to avoid and stuff like that, first, until you got to where you are, because then you're able to fully understand and develop and get to where you want to be. Do you know what I mean? So everything in our life has a purpose and a meaning, regardless of how difficult and how complicated and how annoying it is. You know, it's just that, yeah, we shouldn't like beat ourselves up that fucking much. It's just funny, truly, truly funny how we are our biggest enemy in the end. It's like no matter what the progress is that we make, no matter what we have done, that we have gotten to the path we were meant to be, or no matter what changes we make, we're constantly like, oh my God, I'm so behind, I'm so behind, I'm so behind. I'm not where I want to be, I'm not where I want to be, I'm not where I want to be. And it's it's almost like we're in a race. Life is not a mother freaking race. We're not competing with other people, but we're competing with ourselves. Basically, we're competing with our past selves. Are we really improving? Are we truly, like dropping bad habits, bad, I don't know, addictions, whatever it is? And we never really truly look at the bigger picture and just be like, okay, let's see how far I have come. We never look at it, because we always keep like looking at the things we haven't achieved, or we haven't done yet, or we haven't gotten to the point where we want to get. It's just we're constantly looking for, confirmation that we suck and that we have failed, but we never look for confirmation that we have gotten so far and we have done so much. And yeah, we just don't really give ourselves grace, and just like I said, like look at the bigger picture and just see where we are, and just be like, you know what? I wasn't meant to get to the love of my life earlier, even though it would have been so much better because we weren't truly ready, and for example, we didn't manifest money as fast as we wanted to because we had to drop certain beliefs and certain habits when it comes to money. We were basically repelling money the entire time. Like, how the fuck are you then ready to receive and have money when you're so afraid of it, and so on and so forth? Like, there's so many examples that we could even mention in this situation, There's so many different variations of things. It's just not just black and white. It's even colorful and in all shapes and forms and all the different colors, rainbow and whatever else. So, just stop doubting yourself that, just stop doubting yourself that you're not enough and that you haven't done enough, because you have done enough, and you've come as far as you could with the information that you had and with everything that you went through and everything that you processed through. Because we also go through life so many times where we don't process trauma, we don't process so many things, we just keep on going and keep on going, and then we're like, why am I not making progress? Well, I mean, you're just I don't know, fucking dragging around your past with you. How can you expect yourself to be different and evolve and have a different mindset when you're stuck in the past? But it's almost like, yeah, thinking that you're behind is almost always looking to the past, being like, oh my God, I haven't done this, and I haven't done this. But also don't make a strategy, a plan, how to achieve and make things easier for us. Turn things into bite-sized pieces. I don't know, like 4 tasks per day. Like, just don't make a fucking motherfucking like long ass list of like 100 things, and then you don't do it all and you get mad at yourself and you're like, I see I'm behind again. No, you're not fucking behind. You're just complicating things for yourself for no freaking reason. You know, you can freaking do this. You are so capable. You are so fucking capable of doing this and achieving this and getting to where you want to be. Just drop the ball on thinking that you are behind and that you're not doing enough, you're not doing enough work, you're not hustling enough, and whatever it is. And just look at the situation and just be like, okay, what do I have to face? What do I have to progress? What do I have to process? Is there things that I've been neglecting? Is there things that I've been ignoring? Is there problems that I've been ignoring? Is there just certain things that I don't want to let go of because whatever reason? And just look at everything, not just like one simple thing. And then, again, like beat yourself up, because you also have to know that you're not the only one going through this. Trust me, you can think to yourself, wow, I'm such a loser. Fuck my actual life. But you are amazing the way you are. You are a gem. You are a ever evolving, being, ever evolving, creature. You are where you're meant to be, regardless if it seems just really helpless or you feel like whatever. Like, I'm not saying that I'm like supporting hardcore procrastination, hardcore ignoring things, hardcore like laziness or whatever it is. But constantly, I know how that feeling is of constantly feeling like you're behind, and it's stressful. And, you shouldn't look back to the past of something that is gone and is not you anymore, or a part of you, but rather look to the future and just be like, you know what? I just wanna like, establish this habit, not be like, oh my God, I want to have this habit that I used to have. No, just, word it differently, because you're also feeding yourself with different words and different whatever it is. And, your subconscious is just sucking it up like a sponge, So be aware also of how you talk to yourself. What are you telling yourself? and make a mother freaking plan and go for it and get it done. Stop worrying that you're behind on things, but rather look to the future, make a plan out things, make things more, now how to say this, like make things more easier for you to process and to go through, you know, and stop beating yourself up like now. Because again, you are here where you are because of a purpose and because of a reason, and you're not behind, and you could have not gotten here faster 100%, even if you've redone things. Like, and for example, you had the same knowledge and everything, it would just be the same. No, we sometimes have to go through certain things to learn and to evolve and to grow, and it has to be a part of us. We cannot just skip it and take, a shortcut. But also, again, fuck shortcuts. Shortcuts are a fucking lie. It's stupid. It doesn't bring you everything that, the long path does. So don't feel defeated. Don't feel like you're behind, because you're not. You're perfectly where you are. Just continue from here on now. So, yeah, this was a really strong message. But yeah, I hope this helps anybody out there. I really hope that somebody takes away something positive out of this and just, has a realization, because that's what these podcasts are truly meant to be, to help, not to like mock anybody or call anybody out or call for a fight or whatever it is, but just truly to help and to, use something that I went through or I processed through to make things easier for somebody else. So, yeah, guys, I love you all so freaking much, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.